Once again, here we are. What is up? Happy Wednesday. Oh, sorry, I gotta move myself. I gotta get situated with how this camera's working out because we changed up a little bit. So, what's going on, everybody? What is it? Happy Wednesday? Wednesday now. So we're getting there. We're working on it. Almost. It's almost weekend time. Almost weekend time. Not quite though. I had a pretty good day today, running around doing the normal work stuff, which is not the most exciting, but it is what it is. But I did see a whole lot of melted snow. All that snow melting around everywhere just got me so happy, got me so excited. It got me ready to just go outside and start running. And actually, I saw a lot of people running tonight, and it had me thinking that I might start getting back out there and start running because it's just I'm getting the itch. The itch is starting to come back now. I didn't have the itch there for a while because I'd rather avoid getting my ass kicked by the snow. And, you know, as you guys have seen from the videos that I posted on all my social medias, I have a hard time staying balanced, you know. Having such a tall body, you have a much higher center of gravity. So your center of gravity, it's not like I could be a gymnast, you know. I mean, it'd be impressive for me to do some gymnast type stuff, but gymnasts could just physically do things that I could never do. And I'm sitting here thinking about, man, it'd be cool if I could just do some, like, a couple triple, quadruple handspring, backflip, whatever the hell they're called. whatever you want to call them. I wish I could move like that, but I can't. It's hard, you know. The body doesn't move that well. It doesn't move that well. It's a little bit harder to get it going. Anyway. Been a good day though. I mean, it's very positive because seeing those people running gets you excited and it gets you thinking that yeah, we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this. The winter was coming. The winter was here, and now it's almost over. It's just another month and a half maybe. Come on, let's just get it. Let's just get it and let's get through it. I'm tired of it. I don't feel like it. But then again, we go back to the whole coronavirus thing. What's up, guys, over there on Instagram? Oops. Oh, I'm trying not to knock down my camera all the way. What up, Drolix? How are you, buddy? Or Krolix, sorry. Heather, how's it going? Destination Stone over there. And then Lori, what's going on? Lori over there on Facebook. You haven't been to the show in a while. Well, not live anyway. How have you been? I'm glad to see that you've made it up into the chats and you're actually here for the show. But yeah, I guess it's because it is a lot later. It's a lot later, so you probably didn't have to work. So that's understandable. And I had a lot, you know, I worked a lot today, and then you know, I've been having my hip and lower back issues, and those have always been, they'd always ebbed and flowed, always came and comes and goes, whatever you want to call it. And it's been progressively getting better, and then I just took a break from everything. You know, every few months I let myself go, and I don't take care of myself like as well as I should be. I don't do like as many stretches as I should be doing. My isolating the different muscles that I need to really be focusing on because I have a lot of weak points in my body. Whenever I stop doing that, it all falls apart. So I'm realizing like I need to. It doesn't matter if I'm motivated or not. I just have to do it, or I'm going to fall apart. Like my body is just like it's hard keeping this thing together. You know, you have to. It's just hard. You have to be consistent, and consistency is number one over anything and everything. Even if your workouts suck, if you're doing some type of movement, you're probably doing something better instead of. I mean, you could take really bad examples of people getting injured doing some crazy CrossFit stuff, but generally, you know what I'm saying. Like if you just go for a 20-minute walk a day, that's better than not doing it at all. You know, but then if you put in a little bit of weightlifting and then a little bit of everything else, you know. So that's just how it goes. What is going on, Heather? How are you? Didn't I already say hello? I thought I did. All right. It's good though. I'm excited. I'm very excited that we don't have all this snow coming. I'm just not in the mood for any of it. I don't feel like dealing with it. I don't know who is. I don't see anything on the news talking about how we're going to be going. We're going to have to be dealing with any more snow. We're going to be dealing with any more of that crap. So I think that we're going to be getting over it. I think that we're going to be getting through slowly but surely. Now, that takes us to the whole coronavirus thing. And it does look and it does seem like things are progressively getting better. It seems that way. It seems like things are starting to open up. It seems like we are slowly starting to get back a little bit to work, and we're starting to I don't know though. I guess not. I mean, I don't want to say anything too fast because I don't want to be too optimistic and then be like, yeah, man, it seems like things are getting better. And then next week there's another spike, and then everything goes to shit, and then everybody's got to shut back down again, and all that other good stuff. So I don't want to speak out of tune by no means, but there is. It seems like it is getting like everything's kind of dropping. There's not as many coronavirus. What are they called? The freaking cases. It's good. Oh, Barry Jones, what's up, brother? Good to see you in there, man. I'm glad that you have finally joined us. It's a little bit later of a episode tonight. Normally, our Friday episodes are this late, but sometimes I gotta work. I get sidetracked, and it's just a mess. Life can be a mess. You just slip around all over the place, and then you find where you are, and then you try to get there on time. Sometimes you're there, sometimes you're not. But the coronavirus is all over the place. It is what it is. We all have to deal with it. But it's changed. It's changed like everything. It's changed the way that we go about everything. I mean, even like you've seen the way that everybody communicates with each other, the way that we're doing everything. Everything's changed. Oh, you missed your notification. Oh, Barry, you must have been really busy, man. You had to have had some real work going on. But the coronavirus has changed everything for everybody, and it's we're in the new normal now, and that was what they were always having a fun time pushing to us and saying that this is what we have to deal with now. And realistically, a lot of times I feel like a lot of this stuff, like we discovered a lot of good things as well, because we did find out that a lot of jobs you can do at home. And I don't know how that works out with, I mean, they could probably, here'd be a great idea. Here's a great idea if they did that. If they were to get rid of the buildings that they're renting out for the office space, what if they, put that into their employees and they were like, okay, guys, you can work at home and you're getting a raise. That'd be pretty sweet. But I did see something where they were talking about productivity, and people's productivity is not as good as it is whenever they are in. Ooh, excuse me. It's not as good as it's not as good as whenever they are in the office. So your productivity goes up when you're in the office as opposed to whenever you're at home. That makes sense, because if I'm on my ass at home and I have to do my normal job, I don't feel like doing that job so much. If I'm at home, I might just go take a shit. I got the option. I mean, you always got the option to go take a shit if they have restrooms. You don't even need. Let's be real. You don't even need a restroom to take a shit. You can take a shit wherever you want to, in your pants preferably. Just don't get it on me. Have y'all shit your pants? Have y'all? I know you shit your pants when you were a kid, but because I remember like when I was like 7. I think I was like 7 or 8. I remember being at a. I think it was a babysitter. It was like a babysitter, and I don't know how I got there. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Hump Day. I was at this babysitter's, and I remember sitting on the steps of the porch with her, sitting on the porch, looking out. It was dark, and it was lightning. It was thunder and lightning going off. And she was an much older lady, kind of like a grandma, real big, like big mama type grandma. And I was just sitting there, and she was rubbing my back, and I remember looking out into I remember looking out and just thinking about the water and thinking about like the lightning going off, and I was getting scared, and I really needed to use the bathroom, but I was scared because I didn't want to move, so I just took a big old shit in my pants right there. And that changed everything. I had to leave. They had to call my parents. They had to come and get me. I had to blah, blah, blah. I just remember shitting my pants at a babysitter's. That just popped into my head. Thank you guys for the live stream. That's what you're dealing with here. This is the type of person that you're watching every single day. If you guys join me every single day, this is the type of person you're watching. Because I did that again. I remember doing that in school because I wanted to go home. I think I was in like kindergarten. I think I shit my pants because I was like, I'm too cool for y'all. Fuck this. I'm going to go home. And then the little kids were like, what? How are you going to go home? You can't go home. There's no way you can go home. How can you do it? What's the secret? And then as they're blabbing their mouths at me, I'm just sitting here like this. I don't say anything. I'm just sitting there like this. And then as they're saying, like, what are you going to do, Ron? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Then they're like, oh, Jimmy, you farted. Johnny, you farted. Ron, did you fart? Okay. Question now. Question time for the live stream. A, do you think I farted? Or B, do you think I took a pee-pee? Or C, do you think I shit my pants? And then D, all of the above. What do you think? A, farted. B, peed. C, shit. D, all of the above. What do you think I did, guys? I'll give you a couple of minutes to chime in real quick if you want to guess. If you don't, that's okay. I'm going to tell you anyway. Either way, you're going to have to hear it. I did it in elementary school and blamed it on another kid. What, you shit your pants and blamed it on another kid? Did you shit your pants? And you were like, I didn't shit my pants. John shit my pants. He just put the pants on me. I didn't shit in them. I'm just wearing the shit pants. Talk about awkward. Talk about awkward. Shy said B. Shy said take a pee. Did I take a pee? Was that my secret? My secret was to take a pee? Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Lori said, hey, did I just fart? Did I just fart? Do you guys think that I just farted? Maybe I just farted. Possibly. Possibly I just farted. Okay, here we go. We're getting ready. The answer is D, all of the above. I farted. I peed. I pooped. And I did all of them at once. Or probably not at once. I'm sure it went off like a sprinkler, and then when it was switching over, then it went to the shit, then it switched back over and it was pissing again, and then it came back over, and instead of shit, it was just farting because I was out of shit by that point. So I'm trying to push, and I'm pushing too much, so now I'm just pushing air out, so it's going all the way around. And right back to the fart jokes, ladies and gentlemen. That's what this stream's all about. Right back to the piss, shit, and fart jokes. Because, hey, that's just what we do here. That's just what we do here. I did not plan on that story whatsoever, but I'm cool with it because I want you guys to understand how we're living out there. Brian Gamble said, and people get mad at me when I talk about this. Right? Exactly. That's the thing. They want to talk about it and act like they don't do it, but you know that they do it. You know they do it. Everybody does. Everybody pisses, shits, and farts. Maybe not all at the same time. I haven't done it when I was an adult in my pants. I've done each of them separately as an adult in my pants, but not all together. Come on now. I have class, guys. I have more class than that. I'm more classy. But anyway, before we started talking about poop and pee, the coronavirus. The coronavirus. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. It's changed everything for everybody. We're all trying to, deal with the new normal and all that other good stuff before I got off on the tangent about pooping and peeing in my pants. But I pooped, peed, and before I get back onto this, I got to go home. I pooped my pants, and I remember feeling like I had a diaper of poop because I pooped and then I sat on it. Mainly, I didn't do that whenever I was in school, but I remember that babysitters, I remember like pooping and I don't know if I peed, but I remember pooping, and then I remember standing up. It was like smashed. It like molded my butt. It was like clay. And this is what you guys tune in for. It was like a clay. You know how they like put clay and they form like your face, or they form like, it was like I used poop to form my butt. That's what it was though, because when I stood up, it formed. It was the shape of my butt. I'm telling you, it was some healthy poop. It wasn't diarrhea. That was legit clay poop. It was legit, man. That was some good healthy poop, man. I'm a good healthy pooper. Sometimes. Only sometimes. Don't let me eat Burger King, and I'll be really fucked. I think Burger King's like one of the only fast food restaurants that actually does that to me. I think everything else is kind of okay. Lori said, "I'm glad I'm not eating this time." I'm glad you're not eating this time as well, Lori. And I don't plan on any of this stuff. I mean, I do plan on like what we're going to talk about and stuff, but like a lot of times shit just comes up, literally, literally shit just comes up. So, and we got to talk about it, you know? Don't hate. So anyway, yeah, like the molded poop butt though, that's pretty good. Molded poop butt. I haven't heard anybody talk about that. That's got to be like an original bit. Anyway, so going back to the coronavirus, everybody had to change. Everybody had to get used to all this other good stuff. We were talking about the offices, and hey, I throw it out. Like, what if they could save money on the offices and then give your employees a little bit more money? Maybe, possibly, but probably not. But maybe we're figuring out different ways that we can go about society than what we normally did in the past. And we've had to learn the hard way with that. Shai said, "I am a more visual person, and I today feel bad for that." You feel bad for that? Well, don't feel bad too. Don't feel too bad for it. Barry Jones. Yeah, exactly. Play-Doh poop. Because there's some kids, very young kids, who played with their poop like it was Play-Doh. They built a little horsey and tried to show mommy that they were like, "Mommy, look what I made. I literally made it, Mommy. It came out of my butt." Oh, man, I'm glad I don't have kids, because that's the type of shit they do, literally. They do that. But we got the new normal. We got all this other good stuff. And one of the big things is school and how people are going about doing school, because online school was a pretty big thing at one point. But, it wasn't necessarily like a normal thing. But now, new normal, everything has to be like normalized now. Now we're all trying to get used to these new variables and these new situations that we have to handle. And people don't necessarily know how to handle it. So I was watching this video, and I'm sure that you guys have seen it. Maybe you haven't. There was this video about these teachers. I guess it was a board meeting. Hold on, let me see if I can find the story, because I think it was like a board meeting, and they were all there, and they were all trying to I guess I don't know what do they do at board meetings? I don't know. I've never been to a board meeting. No, wrong one. Oops. Okay. So there was these teachers. It was an entire school board. They all resigned because they were caught disparaging the parents, and they were talking shit about the parents. And I want to go over a little bit of these videos, because it was a little funny to me, but it's more, it hits close to home, because after we go over this story, I have a story personally that I'm going to share that cousin Frank Thunder had with his kids and one of their teachers that they had to deal with, because there's always so much that can happen with these. And you remember that I was thinking about, whenever I named this episode, I was thinking about back in the day, they had that Candid Camera show. Smile, you're on Candid Camera. And they would just do like jokes, but it was a hidden camera show. So they would do pranks to people and, get people's real reactions, and then try to piss them off a little bit, because that's always funny. And then be like, "Oh no, it's a joke. We just playing." And but it was like a pretty famous thing, I guess, back in the 90s. I don't know. I've only seen commercials. I know what it was about, but I didn't like watch the show. But this kind of reminds me of that, because you think that one thing's going on, and then you realize that, oh shoot, I have royally messed up. And let's switch over. Boom. All right, so that's one of the teachers right there. Let me make sure I got the sound ready. All right, we ready? All right. So this is in a school board, and they're all having a meeting, and they think that parents don't have access to the meeting. So they're just talking freely to each other and just talking shit. And they're trying to, like I feel like most people do this type of stuff, but they got caught. And then, and hey, don't get caught. If you're going to do it, don't get caught, dum-dum.
Are we alone?
Yeah.
If you're gonna call me out, I'm gonna you up.
The unfiltered conversation caught on camera
Look at
Wednesday night.
You can tell that she don't even talk like that though. Like she was like going out of her comfort zone talking like that, because right after she said it, she like did the head bobble and she laughed like not very sure of herself at all. So maybe she was even nervous that she really was, but she wanted to get like a joke from everybody in the Zoom meeting.
If you're gonna call me out, I'm gonna you up.
The unfiltered
You're laughing like, who is she really fucking up? You know.
Conversation caught on camera Wednesday night among the Board of Trustees with the Oakley Union Elementary School District.
They don't know what we do behind the scenes, and it's really unfortunate that they want to pick on us because they want their babysitters back.
They want their babysitters back. That's what people shit on teachers for anyway. People say like, oh, they're just glorified babysitters. And now you're talking about yourselves as if you are glorified babysitters. Blah, you know. Come on, guys. Everybody's just assholes.
Right.
One moment got big laughs after a member spoke about parents using marijuana.
My brother had a delivery service for medical marijuana. The high clientele were parents with their kids in school.
The candid discussion that lasted
Not that
several
funny.
minutes abruptly
I don't
cuts
think
off
it's-
when they realize
I don't think that was that funny. That's kind of overrated. Not a funny. I guess for them, it's their teachers, it's a school board meeting. I guess, all right, yeah, I guess it, like, for them, in that context, it would be funny. But, I get it. Maybe if I was in a board meeting, it would be funny to me.
an audience.
Oh, we have the meeting open to the public right now.
You see, the girl who said, I'm gonna fuck you up, is all of a sudden realizing, like, oh, hey, this is, everybody's seeing this. And what's beautiful about it is, nobody, like, actually downloaded the call. Like, somebody took their phone and recorded it because they were like, oh, I gotta catch it. And you should always assume that people are recording your shit. I mean, you're not recording this, obviously. I can say whatever I want to you right now, and I trust that you're not gonna spread it. You're not gonna spread it. But do remember to like, share, and comment, and subscribe.
We have the meeting open to the public right now.
So
Nuh-uh. Just kidding. No, you were
not
there.
only tuned in, but recorded the meeting and uploaded it to YouTube.
No shit,
the board
right?
president, Lisa Brizet.
So obviously somebody decided to start recording. I want to know. What was the things that were said that made the person break out their phone and start recording in the first place? Like, what made them think that, like, oh man, they're not being very professional. Maybe I should break out my phone and see like what they're going to say, and maybe catch something. Maybe I can world star it too. Maybe they'll say some scandalous stuff, and they did. Oh boy, did it pay off.
Can be heard apologizing at the end of the meeting.
Oh yeah. Listen to
We
this.
were having a private conversation because we were really struggling at that moment with all of the board comments that were coming in because we want what's best for kids so badly.
Did you hear that little weep at the end? Oh, so badly. She's just trying to get some sympathy, guys. I don't feel bad for her. Like, you got caught. Like, I know it's not it's not that big of a deal to me. Who cares? Yeah, of course, they're going to talk shit. I guarantee you the parents are talking shit about them. I know. You know, people talk shit. But, it's Zoom. It's coronavirus, guys. It's coronavirus. People are afraid of that happening. And it happens. It's coronavirus time. Come on. You should know, lady. You should know. But maybe they don't. Maybe they just have a hard time figuring it out.
With all of the board comments that were coming in because we want what's best for kids so badly.
Outraged parents quickly fired back, even starting an online petition demanding the members step down.
My heart rate went sky high. I
Really?
couldn't believe that the comments they were making.
And
Really,
overnight,
your heart rate went sky high just because they were talking a little bit of shit? You never had anybody talk shit to you before? You never been in a confrontation? That's not even a confrontation. You're just listening to them talk shit. I would have been like, oh, y'all dummies. Y'all are dumb. Why'd y'all do that? Like the Zoom, like people can see this. That's all. I don't know why people like the whole. I know, like it's bad that they said it, but it's also not that big of a deal. I got a weed joke and I'll fuck you up. I think the I would fuck you up thing's probably worse because the weed joke's probably true. He's probably right about he's probably telling the truth. It probably wasn't even a joke, but he was just saying, "Hey guys, you know this. My parents of the kids are the ones that are buying most of the weed," and I guess he would know. I guess.
Parents got what they wished for when every member of the school board resigned. They issued a statement that read in part, "This was a difficult decision, but we hear the community's concerns."
Yeah, at that point, you gotta go.
I will not make excuses for what happened or why it happened. I am the superintendent. I am responsible and accountable, and I'm truly sorry for what took place.
Are you though?
And ahead of these
Sorry, you got caught.
And ahead of these latest developments, Oakley parents say that they were planning on protesting
I feel like you're sad you got caught.
later on today. And while they say they are pleased,
What are they protesting? Okay, so what are they protesting? Don't talk bad about us in general on Zoom meetings. You're using so much time and energy to protest for something that ain't even like. You just want people to replace them, so somebody else is going to replace them, and then they're probably going to be talking shit next year. They'll mind their P's and Q's the first year, but the second year they're going to start. Oh yeah, that kid's parents. They're going to start doing that shit. Just tell me, just.
designations
I've been around a lot of teachers before.
says they will
There's a lot of teachers in wrestling.
still be out there today demanding in-person learning 5 days a week, as well as a return of youth and sports activities. Kristen, Peter?
Hey, we're getting back though. We're getting back. See?
All right, Kathy
not all
Park,
bad.
thank you. Boy, talk about an uh-oh moment. That is just painful to watch.
And I feel like in this sort of era of Zoom calls and all this stuff, like now more than ever, that's like the worst nightmare of so many people, right? That like before someone joins or even after the call that you didn't hang up.
No shit, Captain Obvious.
Or didn't mute.
We know that. Like, I feel like during this time, you don't want that to happen on a Zoom. People didn't want that to happen before the coronavirus shit happened. That shit has been happening to people on Skype for years, probably like 10 years now. And now it's one of the worst nightmares in the corona. We've been in it for a year, man. These people are just dum-dums because they should have known better. They should have known
really
better.
is. And Dylan, I know you got the forecast, but as a parent and as someone who Zooms, you have to feel that.
That's the thing. The parents who Zoom. I feel for you parents who have to Zoom, and you have to Zoom. You have to have your kids Zoom, and I feel bad for the high schoolers who have to Zoom, and they have to like Zoom for school, and
Unbelievable.
You can feel it, and I mean, you always have to make sure the laptop is just closed.
Yes, mute button. Mute.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity.
No, leave me alone. I don't care. Yeah, that's one of the things, Just stopped by to say hi. Can't stay. Have a good day. Awesome, Mahoney. It was good seeing you. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm glad you stopped by, though. It's always good seeing you guys. I'm glad. I just love the fact that you guys will just take a little bit of time just to jump in and say hi. That's pretty fucking badass to me. So I appreciate that. But yeah, so seeing this story reminded me. So I was talking to cousin Frank Thunder a couple of weeks ago, and he was telling me a story about how he was dealing with the same type of thing on Zoom. So with his situation, they can go back and they can review the classes. So like all the classes are uploaded up into this whatever the cloud system is that they have, and then they can pull their sessions out of it. And but the thing is, it's like specifically for the different. So like you're not seeing everybody in the Zoom. You're just seeing your kid in the Zoom, and then the teacher. But the teacher is seeing all the kids, But they're trying to keep it simple so that you can just see you, and then you'll see like the room where everybody, everybody's in like their classroom or whatever. That's what I expect so far. Capybara said, "Who and what was caught on Zoom?" Here, I'll play it real quick. I'll play one little snippet so you can see what we were just talking about, because this fits in right with what my story is that I'm about to talk about right now. So we're talking about Zoom people. These people who were board, they were school board members. They resigned because they were caught online talking shit about the parents. Oops. Oh, come on. We don't want to do all that now. We don't want to do all that now. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Computer technical difficulties. All right, let's see. Boom. Oh, no. I got to switch it back. Sorry. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, no, we're there. Okay. Hold on. All right, now watch this, Capybara, and listen to them, because I have a story coming up similar, not quite as bad as these. Now, these people were dum-dums. They were cussing and hooting and hollering and doing all kinds of dumb shit they shouldn't have been doing.
If you're going to call me out, I'm going to you up.
The unfiltered conversation caught on camera Wednesday night among the Board of Trustees with the Oakley Union Elementary School District.
They don't know what we do behind the scenes, and it's really unfortunate that they want to pick on us because they want their babysitters back.
Right.
One moment got big laughs after a member spoke about parents using marijuana.
My brother had a delivery service for medical marijuana. The high clientele were parents with their kids in school.
The candid discussion that lasted several minutes abruptly cuts off when they realize they had an audience.
And this is the best part.
We have the meeting open to the public right now.
I like that frowny face that she has, though. That frowny face. That's that oh shit. I'm going to be in the principal's office now. Whoopsies.
Someone
Hey,
not
you might as
only
well tell them you're going to fuck them up now. You said it earlier. You might as well say it now.
but recorded the meeting and uploaded it to YouTube. The board president, Lisa Brizendine, can be heard apologizing at the end of the meeting.
We were having a private conversation because we were really struggling at that moment with all of the board comments that were coming in, because we want what's best for kids so badly.
Outraged parents
now quickly. And now she feels bad, and she wants you to feel bad for her. So sad, so sad. That's so funny. Okay, I'll ask, did you see Shark Boy and Curry Man? Yes, I did. I did finally see that. That was good shit, man. That was very good shit. What was your favorite part of it? I always liked Shark Boy. Shark Boy was one of my favorites. But anyway, so yeah, that story just reminded me of talking to Cousin Frank Thunder, because Cousin Frank Thunder has been dealing with the same type of shit with his school. So they had that whole situation where you can review your kids' classes. So he went back and he's been having issues with his kid signing in and out of the Zoom. So he just has problems getting in and out of the Zoom, like technical difficulties. And the teacher is progressively getting more and more frustrated with him as they go. She's like, "Hey, man, are you hello? Jay, are you there? Jay, hello?" And then he's not there, but he's having technical difficulties because he's not hearing her. He's hearing her, but she can't see him. But he doesn't know how to turn his camera on. So she's trying to get him to turn the camera on, and it's just the lack of. It's a big miscommunication between the two, but. As they were going, you can hear the teacher progressively getting more and more frustrated, because she's like, "Jay, you gotta turn on your camera. You gotta turn on your camera." He never turned on his camera, so she was like, "Okay, well, you have to leave." So she kicked him out of the room. She kicked him out of the class, and then for him to re-enter, so that whenever he re-enters, it like the presets would come on and he would be back on. But as he was watching it, he was just telling me, he was like, "Man, it was surreal, because I'm like watching this woman get angry at my kid, and he's not doing it on purpose. He's not like showing out and trying to be mean and trying to be, like, they're very young kids, and he's having a hard time." So he tried to call. He called the teacher, and he was like, "Hey, I saw this video. Like, what the hell was going on?" And then obviously she didn't pout like old lady on here who got caught and then made sure that everybody resigned because she had to do what was right. She had to do what was right, even though talking shit on Zoom whenever you're online and that like you got to be careful with what you're saying because you work for a school. Maybe you should be careful. Jeez, people are so ridiculous though. But she apologized and she said, "Hey, I understand that he was having issues, but we've been having issues. We've been having constant issues with this, and I've had this conversation with you as the parent." But they figured it out though. They came together and they figured it out. It wasn't like the teacher didn't cuss at him or anything like that. She was dealing with the children, so it wasn't like it was like too blatant. She was still being a teacher. She was still being respectful, but her tone definitely changed, and I can't blame her for that because my tone would change too if I'm saying something repeatedly to you and you're still not doing it. And it's like, at a certain point, you got to try something different so that maybe you can have a shot to do it. Maybe you can have a shot to... You got to do something different. You can't be doing the same thing over and over and over. But it's so fucked up because it's on Zoom, so you don't even know what they're doing. They're trying to get it straight. It's just like that the cat guy. I'm not a cat guy video where the lawyer couldn't get the cat, like we covered it on SVR, but the Zoom shit is just a mess. It's just a mess. And then you can look up compilations on YouTube where they're just like Zoom mess ups. I'm gonna look up. Let me see if I can. We'll just go on an adventure real quick. Let's see what we got. Zoom fails. There we go. Yeah. Well, let's do some Zoom fails. Because I personally have seen it. There was that big news. Seen it. 2020's most embarrassing. All right. Let's see. 240K though. They don't have a lot of views. Let's go to the most viewed one. I want to go to something that's got some. 1.8. Best Zoom fails. TikToks. Very awkward. No. Funniest Zoom fails. 18K. 46K. Whoa. Where are we going? Let's just do this. We'll just do the Good Morning America one. Here's an advertisement.
Those put on hold by careers.
Shut up. What do you got? Pantsless boyfriend. That seemed fake. That seemed very fake. Not funny. Damn. I clicked on one of the fake videos. Sorry, guys. Damn it. He walked out pantsless and... Hold on. Now I got shit on that. He walked out pantsless and he walked into the wall. Look. And he walked into... Look at how exaggerated he is. Like... Come on, guys. It's not even... Pantsless boyfriend. Oh, oops. You would have just ran away. You would have went back to where you were going, not running into the wall. Shit's annoying. Shit's annoying. I don't believe it. I think that was fake.
Carriers, so people won't be getting their medication dropped out of the sky into their mailbox just yet, but the companies do say
now
they will scale up
the whole pantsless.
If it is successful.
Hold on. Fair. The whole pantsless thing, I 100% get. I can't tell you how many times wrestling I have put on a suit top, but just left my wrestling trunks on because what the fuck, we're just doing it from here up. Or how many times I've just taken my shirt off and acted like I was about to wrestle and I just had slacks on and I just buttoned that shirt right back up. So I totally concede. So I know how these happen now, so I'm a little bit more careful with it, but they can get you. They can get you. You got to be careful. They can get you.
Thank you.
What if I don't have any pants on now?
I think it really depends on just like the ethical standards of the profession. And in reality, I've heard
Where's
that
Jennifer?
social work kind of has
Jennifer's
very
that
high
one?
standards
Right there.
and like.
What is she doing? Taking a poop?
Like
Why is she like, looks like she's taking her toilet off?
And that oftentimes people don't.
So is she being funny? She's got to be being funny because she's taking a shit. But like, what did did she not realize she had her?
Don't have.
So she turned it.
What happened?
So she stopped to use the bathroom.
I saw
and then-
nothing.
Huh.
Oh my God, Jennifer.
Obviously.
Poor Jennifer.
And do stop me if you need to crack on. Do tell us. My name is Christian.
That's hilarious. This is actually pretty hilarious.
Christian.
Yes.
Mommy wants to them.
Oh, right. Where does Mummy want it to go?
I think just on that show is great. Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Already do it.
That's pretty good. I've seen this one.
And the
I like this
BBC
one.
are also
I do like this one. I forgot all about this one. I don't know if we covered this one or not, but I do like this one. This one's pretty good. This was like one of the first ones whenever the coronavirus really came on and Zoom was really huge, you know? This was one of the OGs.
why apologize for my cat's tail. Why are you
I apologize for my cat. Like I gotta apologize for my cat all the time, so I get it.
not doing this?
I get it.
Rocco, could you tell them?
Put your tail down. he said the cat's name and talked to him on Zoom. Like, Rocco, go, get out of here. And the cat's just walking around like in his own little world.
Guys, we can hear your conversation and we don't want to. So
And we don't want to. I wonder what the hell they're saying.
I don't know about when did you add her on social media?
Like literally 5 years ago, Natalia, before I ever knew you were done that.
Hey, Natalia. Oh, I wish I never met
Oh, I guess they're arguing.
Hey, Natalia. Natalia, can you mute
They're
yourself?
okay. Capybara. This is like those shit pranks we watch. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know that this is what I was jumping into. I liked when Bubba got the shit in his eye. Yeah, I did too. I thought that was a good spot. But that was a good spot for that. That was a really good spot. I'm not a cat.
Let's make sure everybody has clothes on.
Make sure everybody has clothes on. Ah, man. I don't know. What?
No, your video is on.
What is he doing? What am I missing there?
To make sure that.
Oh, what am I missing there? So that's the thing. There were some really bad ones, but there's a couple of pretty good ones in there. Oh, is he naked? I guess he's naked.
They don't even have good.
I don't know. I don't think I would chance it even if I was just on a Zoom call, you know?
Regiments to keep the data, to make sure that.
a banana.
I'm sorry. The bird just landed on his head.
Bird? Was that a bird? I thought it was a banana.
The bird just landed on his head. It's to keep the data.
Wow. He really. Watch, there's the bird right there in the corner. I watch it.
Good
That's a bird. It's on his head. I never seen this one. That's legit. Look at his face. He's like, oh fuck. Petrie, why are you on my fucking head? Damn it.
The data.
You see how he puts his fingers there so he can step on it, and the bird's just like, all right, man, I'll move. I'll go.
To make sure that.
I'll go. Birds are such little shits. You guys know how I feel about birds. I'm not going to go on any more rants about the birds, but you guys know how I feel about birds. God damn them.
Sorry. The bird just landed on his head.
She couldn't hold it together.
It's okay.
She couldn't hold it together.
All good.
Did they leave? Are you going to say something, or are you just going to laugh at him? I've seen this one. I don't believe this one.
Did he hear us?
Tony!
Oh no! Don't, Jen, call him. Oh my gosh!
Does he have shoes on though?
Takes a couple pictures of that.
Did he have shoes on? He's walking around with shoes on.
Hold on, I'm gonna text a couple
In his
pictures.
underwear with shoes on.
Tony!
Did he hear us?
Tony!
Oh no!
Yeah, he's got shoes on, so it seems like he probably did that on purpose.
Oh my gosh!
I think that's another one of those set-up Zoom bullshit things, because I don't believe him.
Text a couple
I think
pictures
he's
of
like, I think it's a put-on. Like, he's walking around with his hands on his waist and like, I feel like that's a fake.
that.
I feel like that's a fake! Fake or pass, guys. Fake or pass. I think it's a fake.
Oh boy!
I think it's a fake. I don't trust anything.
What's up?
Tony, I can see you.
We can all see you.
Oh, and then he just runs away instead of turning the fucking thing off. Yeah. Meh. There was like 2 good ones, and then I didn't really believe the others.
I call it.
I gotta be honest.
By
I didn't believe the
customizing
others.
car insurance with Liberty Mutual.
Whoops. Awesome. It was good. It was good seeing you, Barry Jones. Thank you for joining us again, man. It's very good seeing you. We'll see you tomorrow, man. We'll be earlier tomorrow. Oh no. Sorry. Yeah, we'll be earlier tomorrow. I have tomorrow's SVR day. I don't know if we're going to have SVR tomorrow, though. We might end up having SVR on Saturday. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. Either way, Old Faithful is going to be here. We're going to have the Jordane show. And it'll be back at our normal time tomorrow, earlier in the afternoon. But, yeah, this is a fun episode. Oh, shoot. I don't want to knock my camera over. I'm getting too comfortable over here. But this was a fun episode, guys. Thank you all for joining me. We're going to hop off of here and get ready for the bed. So let me jump through the chats one more time before we roll. Shai said, "So Ron, sir, I am going to have my dinner. Hope there are no more poop stories." Yeah, no more poop stories. We're done with the poop stories for now. Until next time. You never know. Now we're going to go with Freaky. Yeah, exactly. Freaky. Barry Jones out of here. Enjoyed the show. Yes, sir. Byron, how are you, Byron? Oh, you just joined us, Byron. Byron, you missed the whole show, man. But once I click off here and I end it, you can go back and watch the replay. Or just join me tomorrow, brother. We'll see you tomorrow back at our normal time, and we'll be rocking and rolling. So I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you all for joining me again. We will see you all tomorrow. Make sure that you do follow me at Endgame Jordane. You see it on the screen right there. Endgame Jordane. Where is it? Right here? Right there. Right there. Do that. Endgame Jordane. That's Twitter, and that's Instagram. You can just look up Paul Jordane on Facebook and you'll get it. And then you can look up Paul Jordane on YouTube and you'll get it. And make sure you go over to YouTube because our YouTube's growing and I'm excited about that. What else? Jordane.shop. And I have an announcement about Jordane.shop coming soon. We're not going to say it just yet. It's some new merchandise. I've got 2 new shirt designs coming. And the first new shirt design I am super excited about, but I don't want to say anything about it yet because we have to make sure that it gets done. And I got to make sure that my printer is able to print the copy of the artwork that I have. So we'll see. But it's very exciting. Very exciting. It's all good, Byron. Sorry about that, man, but we always have tomorrow. And, I do this show 5 days a week, so no worries. No worries. There you go. Go to that comment by Shai there on the bottom and do all that if you have not done that yet. Make sure you give me that share, that like, subscribe, and all that other good stuff because that will help us grow and that will help us keep our show going and all that other good stuff. All right, Capybara, it was good seeing you. We'll see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great night. And good night, Lori. Lori was here for the whole show. That's awesome. See you guys later. You all have a great night. Be safe and try to stay as warm as possible. You guys know how quiet